This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with the mail, and this time it's Cars 3, property by Disney/Pixar, published by, I guess, Warner Brother Games, and created by Avalanche Games. Kind of weird how WB made a game for a Disney property. Ironic, well, I don't know if that's ironic. Odd, considering what's going on right now, at least currently at the recording of this. But, yeah, I thought I'd go back to like a random younger title. Like, I don't know if I'd call it a kid's title, but I don't know how many episodes I'm going to do this. Basically, it's just a racing game of Cars 3. My feelings on the Cars series overall... Oh,
okay,
let's
time to
wait
race
first.
The best of the best.
I've dreamed about this moment for as long as I can remember.
Okay, Mr. McQueen, let's see how you do. Doc and Smokey are fast, so try to keep up. Remember, skill is everything, and these two had the skills. Get ready.
Wow, that is not a very good accent for
Seeing Thomas
not even close
like
to Steve
this is
McQueen.
Amazing.
So, yeah, this is Cars 3, based off the third movie in the Cars franchise. I'll admit Cars is probably well, actually, I don't know if I'd say it's my least favorite.
Look out, Smokey! Here I come!
Louise, oh, this is great.
And the guy tries his hardest to be a Steve McQueen, Steve McQueen, Lightning McQueen voice. I mean, it sounds
so
really
much
close.
You can learn just
Well,
by watching these guys.
See? You can master this, just like you mastered racing on dirt.
Yeah, this is feeling pretty good.
yeah, you can see the training. Obviously, this is a game for everyone, so you can do whatever.
River Scott,
But yeah,
about time you showed up. Wow, River Scott, this is so cool.
Okay, why are all you people just randomly popping into my race? This is my race. I'm Lightning McQueen. Dang it! This is my thing, my house. But yeah, basically, Cars 3 is basically a racing game. I think there is a minor story mode, but I think it's really for tutorial purposes. I mean, for the most part, this is going to be just a racing game. That's why I don't know how. Oh, apparently, if you press the right analog stick, you jump.
This is awesome.
Are a lot of these people in the third movie? I'll admit, folks, I have not actually seen the third movie by the time of this recording, which is weird. I usually watch most Pixar movies on the first go.
McQueen. You gotta be prepared.
Oh well, I don't know. Oh,
Okay.
I wonder if I'm supposed to jump.
Try to mimic their movements.
Yeah, I guess I can't blame the game for being super like tutorialized. Hey, who has to pay for that?
I got this.
You ruined that sign. That was a classic sign. Oh, are we supposed to actually beat these people down? Are we supposed to actually race? Isn't this a bit oh, what's the word? Isn't this a bit unfair? Because I'm the only actual like race car in this out of all these dudes. So isn't it like a ridiculously unfair advantage to race these people?
Nicely done.
They're legends? They weren't very good legends. Oh, they were tutorial legends. But yeah, I forgot the guy who voices Lightning McQueen now. The voice actor is trying to sound like him, but you can tell it's not him at all.
I still can't believe what these simulators can do. I really felt like I was right there racing with Doc. Man, does that bring back some memories.
Well, get ready for another blast from the past. Looks like you're up next.
Quite the week in racing. After the break, we pull into the slower-than-slow lane with old-timer Lightning McQueen to discuss the ill-advised continuation of his career. Hey, Lightning, Thanks for stopping by.
Ill-advised? Chick,
All right, I'll level with you. Old 95 still gets big ratings for some reason.
Oh, I get it. Fans love a comeback story, right?
Comeback story? That's hilarious. Nah, nothing gets viewers revved like a massive crash and burn. And you are overdue, my friend. Right, Natalie?
Well, there are a few red flags in your statistics, Lightning. Going by the numbers, I'd say...
See, that's the problem, Natalie. You can't rely on numbers alone. Racing's something you have to feel and experience, right, Cruz?
Yeah, I mean, if I've learned anything from Mr. McQueen, it's that you need skill as well as speed.
Interesting. Jackson Storm, care to weigh in?
Far be it from me to correct an elder statesman and his entourage.
Wait, are we recording?
Always! Wow, you're as slow as ever. So what do you say, Jackson? You up for a race with these two?
Anytime, chick. And just to be sporting, I'll give them time to get ready. You know, run a few warm-up races until Natalie's sure their stats are top-notch.
Top-notch? Hey, I beat you once, Jackson, and I'll do it again.
Ooh, now that is good TV. I'll have my guys on location to track his lack of progress, and we'll even bring out the big guns in the studio simulator. Join us this season as Chick's Picks with Chick Hicks presents the Lightning Storm Cruise, with Lightning, Storm, and Cruise.
Natalie's certain here. And if that race was any indication, you are well on your way to competing with Jackson Storm. I'll be tracking your key statistics, and this chart will inform you whenever you've achieved something that's particularly noteworthy. Speaking of which, it looks as though you've performed quite well already.
Man, the game's just giving me everything right off the bat. Well, apparently I guess the game is similar to the plot of the movie. I assume in some weird roundabout way, because like I said, I haven't watched the third movie. It might be loosely based off it, maybe brief scenes or something, but I doubt it follows the movie exactly. I just remember, like, the commercials for it where it showed, like, him, like, Lightning getting horrifically, like, having a major crash or something like that, and then people were up in arms about the trailer because of how seemingly graphic the idea of it was, even though it wasn't really graphic at all, but they thought it was, so the children couldn't handle it. But anyway, we get a new skill. I don't know what that means, because we just started playing. So, all right, redeem skill check, redeem all. So we get it from just doing the simulator. So, all right, redeem it. Updating progress. The Hall of Fame progress meter. As the meter advances with each new skill check earned, new characters, modes, master goal events, and car effects become unlocked and ready to play. So I guess we're just training to beat the... what was it? It wasn't Cruise. That one sports car. Wow, you can tell I'm not paying attention. I've already forgotten the name of the dude. Now unlocked. Hall of Fame. Complete these skill checks, become the ultimate driving master. But basically we're just doing all the... Oh, okay. Now I can see it down at the bottom there. So we have to master the art of driving to be able to race against the big dudes right now. The big cars. Car-arinos. Okay, so I guess we just choose one and go? Okay. We'll see how far I play into this, because usually I play stuff for story, and obviously this probably isn't some action-packed game. Usually people play games like these to make jokes or fun or have like weird sketches about it, but I don't know, I just play them just to see if there's any like secret like fun stuff inside of it that might get popped over by your reviewers and stuff like that. And you can tell that the voice actors are trying to sound similar to them, but there's nothing like a certain distinguishable names, like the guy who plays Chick Hicks or whatever it is. Wasn't he? And he was I don't know if I call him a villain, but he was an antagonist in the first movie. But let's just do an event, and I can talk while we're doing the events, I guess. Complete a best lap challenge event. Oh, we just have to do it while we're playing. Okay, never mind. Back up. Okay, so we got Cup Series. Let's see, what does it say? You have to beat certain skill chests to do certain ones. So 10, 24, 37, Hall of Fame. Track your stats and extras. Alright, let's check out, see music. Yes, want subtitles, because sometimes I have trouble hearing. Because I'm old! I'm a man! I'm almost 40! Which is true. Oh, and then we can replay the flashback intro for some reason. Weapon glossary. What? Weapons? There's weapons in the game? We got some Mario Kart action going on? And we can watch the credits. Alright, well, let's do some events and see what happens. Let's see, what's this one? Race against the best of the best. First one across the line wins. Yeah, obvious. And battle race. Yep, this is the game you bought. Instead of Mario Kart, you bought Cars 3, Drive to Win. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it looks like it's a combat one. Looks like we got a couple others. Now let's just do a race. Fireball. Does it say Fireball Beach? Oh, yeah, it does. Sorry, I was looking at the little stamp there instead of the actual top of it, which says Fireball. Ooh, and if someone wants to play with me, go ahead and press start now. You just hear crickets in the background. And then we can choose what difficulty. I wonder how hard is actually. Usually on games like these, hard is usually not that much more difficult. But we'll find out. Hit the beach for a quick dash on the Fireball. It's popular. Come on, dude. Come on, try a little harder. So we can do is Lightning. Lightning, a classic main character of the series. Frankly, not my favorite main protagonist of the Pixar films.
Oh yeah.
Got Cruz Ramirez, which
on that racetrack.
I assume she's from the third movie. I got Toe.
I am ready to roll.
That is not a very good Larry the Cable Guy accent. Although it's not like Toe's my favorite character anyway. And the fact that they made a whole movie based off of him. And I'm not trying to downplay Cars. If you like the movies, fine. It's just not my favorite out of the Pixar franchise.
Well, racing's a little like being an attorney. Always expect the unexpected.
The girlfriend of Lightning McQueen, at least that they came together in the first movie, and then they didn't really do much with her in the second movie because it was Toe Mater's movie, pretty much
so
as a
excited.
as a car spy.
Well,
I want to make this restaurant
Ramon,
look good.
who is voiced by what's his name now? Anyway, it sounds nothing like the guy who voiced him in the movie, but yeah, he's basically the lowrider car that owned the gas station with his wife Flo or whatever. And then Guido, the assistant to the Italian tire salesman or whatever.
Let me do what I do.
Let's move on.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go find out who else we can unlock. Let's see.
I'm a precisional instrument of speed and aeromatics.
So we got the oh, what's that famous Daredevil that the comedic one? There's man, my brain's just shutting off today because there's two famous, well, two Daredevils that I'm clearly that I was aware of. There's the, I wouldn't say joke one, but there's one that does more did more comedic stuff, if I remember correctly, and then the standard serious stuntman. But God, there was even a cartoon based off of the comedic one, and I don't even remember it. Actually, I don't even know if that Daredevil was actually super comedic. I think he had an interesting personality that made it seem like he was comedic, even though he's still a Daredevil and all that. But yeah, he's based off that one. Mater the Greater. I don't think he's in any of the movies. I think it's just maybe based off the shorts or comics or something like that.
My name's not Swift for nothing.
Bobby Swift. I think he was in the second movie because that was the one where Lightning was racing all across the world while Toe Mater was being a car spy.
Does anybody want an autograph?
Okay, maybe he must be from, or maybe they're just made up for the game or something. That's quite.
The chick era is back, baby.
The antagonist. I guess not the main attack. He was just an antagonist for Lightning in the race, but not the whole movie in general.
I've calculated my
Natalie.
stats. On this track, in this weather, I've a 92.2 certainty of winning.
I guess she's the producer of the show
ready.
that Chicks owns. Oh, that's the crazy fan from the movies, like the big old RV or whatever. Oh, it says RV, ARV. Let's see. I guess he's made up for the game. Because, wait, there's not enough...
Real good time.
Miss Fritter? So wait, they don't have enough, main characters? They have to make up all these people for the game?
I like racing. That's it. I just like it.
Okay.
I'll win. No question.
Time to see a real winner race.
Okay, that's the guy. That's the antagonist of this one. Jackson Storm, huh?
I think I'll wait
Junior.
and see what the day brings.
And that's the guy from the Flashback, a classic racer apparently based off the Model T. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert on cars in general, so I don't know all these brands off the top of my head. I guess she's from the Flashback too.
But let's go.
I think I've heard this voice actor before in some stuff before. Not super famous. I think I'm also apparently a classic character.
I'm trained the best. About time I got my tires dirty.
Smokey, I don't even know where he's from.
So, I guess we're
Oh,
doing
Max.
this.
Voiced by I've forgotten the name again. He's in all the Pixar movies as a character, like Ratzenberger or something like that. But that sounds nothing like Ratzenberger. And I get that they're not going to be the same dude, like, because, you know how much it costs to, like, get voices for those types of characters in games like these. Although I think now in most modern movies, game contracts are now considered when signing up people for that to get them to voice themselves in games, though it has to be a pretty high budget game because of how expensive it is getting certain actors to do stuff like that. Yeah, not even them trying to try it is... I will just do something. Wait, what is... So you can modify, like... Oh, okay. Because that's important. Alright. Lightning effects? Oh, we can have him have those, like, blue streaks in his car. Okay. Oh, just what? Oh, well, I mean, that's not a lot of customization. Oh, so you can either have the game do the drift for you, or you can do it yourself manually. Okay, we'll do a race, and we'll see if I want to do a second episode of this or not. Cause I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I mean, mainly because there's really no story past this point. It's basically just racing the whole time.
Gorgeous day here at Fireball Beach, and we've got a huge crowd of diehard fans gathering for tonight's main event. Anytime you manage to gather a field of racers together like this, you know you're in for something amazing.
I was
quickly becoming quite the racer.
I was thinking about using this game for mainly just to, like, talk about, like, just my feelings on, like, Pixar or okay. Well, you can tell hard's a little bit more difficult because they've already, like, they're already ahead of now. Maybe I should have played a couple of rounds before I started trying to see how hard mode is. Apparently they also in hard mode, all the people know the secret, like, laps already, which is interesting. Because you could tell all the people were, like, already splitting off to the side, which meant they were aware where the secret, yeah, see. Huh. Well, I guess the difference in difficulty in this one is the, like, how intelligent the AI is. Well, I guess I'll give this game credit. It's not as simple as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking it was just going to be, like, boring easy, you know, like that Kung Fu Panda game I played a while back that I did just a single episode on. Although I don't remember talking much about that game when I played it. I kind of just played it and tried to beat the plot. How far behind am I actually? I mean, I'm in 10th place, but, like, if I got, like, a good boost, would I get, like, pretty close? No. Although I'm not really taking advantage of the drifting and everything like that, so. Well, how come you guys didn't, like, space by that this time? But yeah, I'll have to admit to you all that, like, I was talking about how Cars isn't my favorite series. I don't know. I mean, I've never been a big fan of just cars in general. Like, I drive it from to work, you know, that type of thing. And I am not making, like, any. I think I've been bypassed already by the super fan, you know, RV or whatever. That is not good. If I've already been bypassed before, so it means I actually need to know how to play the game before saying I can do hard mode. Interesting. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Lightning McQueen or the franchise in general. I mean, if I had to... Although I can't say it's the worst series because it's not. I mean, a good Pixar, or sorry, a mediocre Pixar film is still better than a lot of other types of, like. At least I got 9th place. Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, the Dr. Damage like beat me by like 15 seconds. That's pretty bad.
Losing streak. How many will he lose this time? 4, 5? I'd say at least 10. Now, Smokey, anything you'd like to add?
Well, we saw some pretty advanced driving out there today. Some of it got a little sloppy, but I'm seeing a lot of progress.
Hey, we're out of time. As they say, you can't beat Chick Hicks, so why try? See you tomorrow, folks.
You can tell I need to do a bit more work if I'm at least on hard mode anyway. Well, at least for playing it, we get to the next one. But yeah, I don't. It kind of makes me wonder if. Let me do an air trick. It really kind of makes me wonder if there actually is going to be a racing against the two big racers by the end or not. Quit just takes you to the actual menu itself. Yeah, you can tell I'm definitely not feeling the excitement of this. I don't even have like a good like comedic way to go about this. I might make this a one and done. I'm like, even with Aegis of Earth, I had something to talk about when I was playing the game, or I can make up or focus or whatever. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll do one more episode and I'll talk more about, because I kept trying to talk about the movies, and then I kept distracting myself as I was racing. So yeah, look at that. Look at the production values on this game, huh? All right, well, in the next episode of Cars 3 Drive to Win, we shall race some more in this action-packed, fun game of excitement, and not a game that I wish I was playing Mario Kart with, you know. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.